Okay, now we're going to look at 408 Part 2, but just a little reminder, Part 1, you looked at ways to get from place to place, modos de transporte, so modes of transportation, and you talked about en bicicleta, en train, por avión, a pie, etc. So now we're going to pick it up at Part 2, and we're going to learn something very important because you may want to ask somebody how to get to a certain place or to go someplace with you, to extend an invitation. You might need to refuse or accept an invitation from somebody. And you need to know how to do that. So first we're going to look at some very important question words. We've got a donde, and remember that is the question word that we use with the verb ir, okay? A donde. So where to, or where are you going? To where, okay? Now this isn't really a question word, it's a question phrase, and we're going to take the word quiere or quieres, and it means do you want. Remember, there's two U's. So, quiere would be the formal U to talk to an adult and ask them if they want to go someplace. And quieres with an S is going to be the informal. So, if you're talking to your friend, you're going to say quieres. Now, they may turn you down. You might want to know why. So, you're going to ask them, ¿por qué no? Why not? Why don't you want to go, for example? So we're going to look at these now combined into phrases and sentences. These are very important. You're going to change different parts of these, but these are the foundation of what you're going to use in the next couple of lessons. So, ¿a dónde vas? Remember that vas is the to form, so to where are you going? Okay? Here's extending an invitation. So, ¿quieres? Do you want? Ir is to go, so do you want to go? Ir al cine, to the movie theater, okay, to the movies. So, ¿quieres ir al cine? Do you want to go to the movies? You could say, do you want to go to the park? Do you want to go to the market? Do you want to go to the mall? Any of those places that you've learned, you're going to start using those. Now, here we're going to ask somebody to do an activity. So, instead of a place, we're going to put a verb here of the activity we want them to do with us. So, ¿quieres escuchar música? Do you want to listen to music? If you wanted to ask somebody, do you want to study? You'd say, ¿quieres estudiar? Notice that it's going to end in the AR-IR form or ER form of the verb, okay? So, ¿quieres is the new verb. So, you're going to say, querer is to want. And then you're going to have, this is a little formula you need to kind of remember, okay? So, you're going to have ¿quieres? Plus the infinitive of the verb ir plus a name of a place is going to ask how do you want to go someplace, okay? If you want to ask do an activity, same thing, quieres, and then the infinitive form of any verb that you know, and then you're going to ask them, okay? So that's the first part. You're going to ask them if they want to do something or want to go a certain place. Now you've got to know how to respond. So the thumbs up here, these are ways that you can respond positively. You could say, yes, please. Claro que sí, of course. I'd love to, or good, okay? You might want to turn them down and say, lo siento, pero. So I'd like to, but I can't, for example. No puedo, tengo que. I can't, I have to do something else, okay? So we're going to kind of look at some different things here. Examples, again, always pay attention to these examples. Those will help you with your assignments. ¿Quieres ir al cine? Okay, do you want to go to the movies? Lo siento, pero voy a la biblioteca. I'm sorry, but I'm going to the library. ¿Quieres ir al parque? Do you want to go to the park? No puedo. I can't. Tengo que estudiar. I have to study. Okay, there's the verb right there, to study. ¿Quieres ir al restaurante mañana? Do you want to go to the restaurant tomorrow? Lo siento, pero mañana voy al cine. I'm sorry, but tomorrow I'm going to the movies. All right. Here we've got some more phrases. Excelente, que chévere, meaning great or cool, terrific. Que lástima, that's too bad. Okay, with me, with you. Okay, so those are all really important vocabulary words that you want to pay attention to. Really read these sentences and make sure you look at them when you're doing your next activity. Okay, when you're doing your lesson. So we're going to use I'm going to make a different video of how you submit and what you do for your assessment.